Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to discuss for class 8, second chapter, exponent and power. So today's our topics are definition of exponent, power with zero and negative exponent, and law of exponent. With the help of these three topics, we can complete easily this chapter. So first we have to know what is exponent. Exponent, see, I have written here one definition of exponent, that is if is any real number and n is a natural number, then a to the power n is equals to a into a into a into dot 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 n times. That means when in the power, that means see here n I have written, no? If here it is given 3, that means a into a into a, 3 times we have to write. If here it is given 7, that means a we have to write 7 times, a into a into a into a into a, like that. So remember that. And a is called base. It is very important, we have to know this. A is called base and n is called exponent or index. Exponent or index. And a to the power n is the exponential form. A to the power n is the exponential form. We have to identify from the given exponential form exponent and base. It's a very important part, because without exponent and base we cannot calculate our exponential form. See, I have written here one example, 5 to the power 6. That means 5 we have to write how many times? 6 times. See, I have written here 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, 6 times we have to write. And for this exponential form, 5 is base and 6 is exponent. And 5 to the power 6, this complete form, this 5 to the power 6 is this complete form is called exponential form. Exponential form. Now we have to know power with 0 and negative exponent. Power with 0, that means we can get this kind of exponent also when power will be given as 0. See, a to the power 0, it can be 5 to the power 0, 6 to the power 0, minus 2 to the power 0. It can be any number, but non-zero number, non-zero. You should remember that, non-zero. I have written here a is non-zero. We cannot write 0 to the power 0 is equals to 1. We should take always a non-zero number. Any non-zero number, if it will given with the power of 0, then the value always be 1. Remember, this is very important. Anything, any number, if it will present with power 0, then the value always be 1. Remember that. Now negative exponent. Negative exponent, that means when negative exponent to positive exponent we are going to convert, just we have to write reciprocal form of that exponential. See, here written a to the power minus n, a to the power minus n, we have to convert into positive form. That means 1 by a to the power n. See, 1 by a to the power n, reciprocal only, then it will become positive. In the same time, 3 to the power minus 2, if we were to convert into positive exponential form, that means 1 by 3 to the power 2. Minus 2, it is given minus 2, but we have converted into plus 2. So when we are going to convert negative exponent to positive exponent, we have to write reciprocal of that given number. Remember that. With the help of this, we have to complete so many problems. Negative exponential form with 0 power. Now basic law we have to learn for exponent. Basic law we have to learn for exponent. See, first one, it is written if base are equal, see, a to the power m into a to the power n, that means base are equal, a also base, here also base a, but see, power is different, that means exponent is different, here m and here exponent is n. So when base are given in equal form but exponent are different, then always exponent we have to write in the form of addition, a to the power m plus n. So for multiplication we have to add all the exponent, not only for 2 exponential form. If it is given with 3 exponential form in the same time, a to the power l into a to the power p into a to the power q, so we have to add all the exponent, m plus n plus p plus q, like that. So remember that I have given here only for two exponential form. Similarly, when division form will be given a to the power m by a to the power n. So for division it will come minus a to the power m minus n, a to the power m minus n. So for multiplication you have to add, for division you have to subtract. Remember that. Now I am going to next law, a to the power m to the power n. So when mn will be given like that, this way, so we have to multiply this exponent a to the power m into n. Now the next law, a to the power m into b to the power n. That means here base completely different. Here base is a and here base is b, but see exponent are equal, m and m, and again here also m. So we can write in this way, a into b to the power m, a into b to the power m. It is possible only for multiplication. Don't use this one on for addition, subtraction, division. Okay. So we for subtraction and addition we cannot use this law. For division and for multiplication we can use this law. Remember that. Don't use for addition and for subtraction. We have to use only for multiplication and division. See, for division also I have written here a to a by b to the power m. That means we can write a to the power m by b to the power n. For division also I have written here, see, a to the power m by b to the power n. Remember that. Don't use for addition and subtraction, only for multiplication and division. Remember that. It's very important. Now next we are going to next law, that is see here, when any exponential form will be given with this kind of square root, then this number, see, square root, n square root is given, no, n square root, so we have to write this square root in the form of fraction a to the power 1 by n. If it is given cube square root, that means it will come a to the power 1 by 3. But remember that only the value, or simple, the value of square root is equals to, the value of square root is equals to in the power. Remember that we have to write in power 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Now next law, see, easily you can identify m by n, m by n, m by n. Now next, when a to the power m is equals to a to the power n will be given to you, that means base are equal, then we can write that exponent also will be equal, n is equals to n. Remember that, it's very important. With this 8 law you can complete your exponent and power this chapter with the help of this. So I hope it's clear for you, and try to use this all formula and try to complete your second chapter exponent and power. Thank you. God bless you. Take care.